Now, this is gonna be a very short video and review. APWA Anarchy was great. Thanks for coming. You still here? Oh, okay. My name is Donne Welton, but you already knew that. Welcome to another episode of APWA Anarchy. So, this opened up again the new way forward. I mean, as it always does. But this time it was actually quite interesting. This time, the great William wasn't demeaning anybody. In fact, it sounded like he was building up the next person to take the mantle. I don't know if there was doubt in his mind from the get, but like, oh my God. And then we got right into the match. What? No long-winded backstage segments, nothing. We get straight into the triple threat. Wade, Alucard, the great William, and Thunderhawk in the ring. These guys, I'm telling you, these guys put on an absolute clinic. They like no outside interference. I did think since it's a triple threat that they'd use weapons and stuff. They didn't, but they didn't need that. They for what they did in that ring, they didn't need that. It's like, yo. So of course it started, and then they just ran after Wade. I don't know if he's an easy target or what. The guys both hate him, you know. They both hate him, and they fought until the great William went on the outside, joined the commentary. Why they allowed him to do that, I don't know, but they exhausted themselves. I mean, Wade and Thunderhawk exhausted themselves, you know, beating each other to a pulp. There were a number of great spots, man. One of my favorite ones that stood out to me was when Wade did that tornado DDT by, you know, using Thunderhawk as footing for the tornado DDT on the Great William. It it just looked fantastic. When I say these guys put on a clinic, I'm not exaggerating. They put on a clinic, and the finishing sequence, it was oh my God, golly, you need to. There's no way in which I describe this match and do it justice. Okay, they just yo, and Alex Desire was on commentary, of course, and he was bragging about how he kicked out of with Alucard's DDTs, and said because it wasn't an impaler. If it was an impaler, you wouldn't be kicking out of those DDTs, man. It's always a tornado. It's always a future shock DDT. No, never an impaler. You know. But the way it ended, it's crazy. I forgot what happened. The setup, and then Thunderhawk came with a Superman punch on Wade and pinned him for the 1-2-3, and he is the new performance champion. And like it was hard, and it was hard fought, and that match was incredible. You know, kudos to everyone. I was just clapping, you know, like a was that a sea lion or something, a seal or something? I was just there clapping. I was like, it's just one of those things you have to go and watch. It's just go watch that match. I can't tell you now. I can't tell you how great it was. It's something you need to experience. And then we went backstage. What happened backstage? Alex got a new contract, and so basically he's selling his soul and giving up half of his profits to Reese. And oh yeah, and he can now challenge for the, what do they call it, Undisputed Championship, right? We can now challenge for that, which is great. Faith came in though. There's something going on, man. I feel like Faith, I hope you're plotting, you're scheming, you're training and plotting and scheming. I hope that's what's happening, because everybody is seemingly turning you down. I don't know why they're turning you down. You got that hunger. I just feel like at this point you just need to find someone and attack them. For real. I don't know who it is. I'm not going to dictate who it is for you. Just go through that entire roster. I hope you're plotting and scheming, you're plotting and scheming. And then, Dex reminded us that he exists. We see you, Dex. You see, you exist, yes, and you're still intimidating. I don't know how anyone stands in your presence. You're intimidating as hell. And then we got a segment from Emmanuel. He's coming for all the belts. He just wants to, wrestle the best guys. I respect that. I respect that stance, Emmanuel. Coming for the heavens. Something I can respect. And then we got into a main event. So there were only two matches on this card. And the second match bored me a little. And I'll tell you why. It's not that they weren't good. Both athletes, Chris K and Sam, were good, and they were fighting for Chris K's titles. It bored me because I am hyping up Sam so much that you'd think that he's my natural born brother, and then when he's actually fighting in that match, to give you context, the stipulation for the match Sam came up with at last minute. It's an Ironman match for 30 minutes, right? And then the match starts. Chris K gets hit with the most devastating move in all of sports and entertainment. Shout out Simon Miller, the surprise roll up, and gets the first win. Okay, gets the first win, which is fine. And then the second win, Chris K punches in with the golden ticket, devastating golden ticket, and then that's 1-1. Okay, it's fine. Chris K gets another point. That's 2. And then Sam does this weird thing where Chris K gets out of the ring, obviously wasting time, and Sam doesn't pursue him. He allows him to waste time. You don't pursue the guy. I thought you wanted the title. You're not moving with enough urgency for me, Sam. Okay, you're making me look terrible in the streets. If I had put bread on you, I'd be losing money. Okay, I was so frustrated. We actually got serious in the last 10 minutes of the match where you put Chris K in this ankle lock that looked devastating, but Chris K wouldn't tap out for anything. They keep beating Chris K pillar to post. It kept rolling out the ring, and it was crazy, man. Like the last 10 minutes were very heated, and the desperation, and Sam hit Chris K with the what do you call that move? It's an I call it an F5. He calls it what do you call it? Sainted. Yeah. So he hits Chris K with a sainted, but only after the 3-second count. It was 1, 2, 3, and then the bell had already rung when you went for the cover. The bell had already rung. So Sam, you're making me look bad out there in the streets, man. I thought you wanted this. I thought you wanted the title. I already done told people that you were money. So what is this? What is this, Sam? You need a drink, man. Come on. Why? The title could have been yours. Why? But all in all, man, I just love this episode. It was great all around. The matches, I feel like they had more time for some reason. Maybe because the second match slowed down a bit more, and when also the first one slowed down when the Great William was getting that technical bag of his that he likes to get into, but it picked up more and more, and you could just see everybody just doing their thing. And the second one was slower, especially when Chris K got his second pinfall. And so, yeah, it's getting a thumbs up. The whole thing. I'm not doing anything justice here. You need to go watch it. Everybody in this is great. Faith, I see you. I don't know if anybody is seeing you're plotting and scheming and whatever, and I'm I'm putting bread on you being a problem, okay? I'm putting bread on you. You don't let me down like some did tonight. Or was it last night? I don't even know when you taped the show, so could have been the night before. Um, so yeah, I've been done, and you've been great. I'm out.